NartOutHere is showing Gambit's ancient A execute. First I'm going to show the older execute, then some slight variations after the player's POVs. Gambit will smoke Cheetah and molly Xbox at the start to sell B presence. All 5 Gambit players are grouped up towards A. forZe smoke main and nafany flashes through. Him and Axel will clear and take control. Gambit have to execute fast as they have no one towards B and they don't know what's going on the other side of the map. Gambit have the other 3 players smoke temple, back left triple and donut. Flashes are thrown through main roof and stairs. nafany and Axel entry out and back triple gets mollied. forZe played retake. nafany will get into temple and he catches kenzie on reload. interz plants when the incendiary fades. After plant, interz and Shiro attempt to take donut control, however both get killed doing so. forZe are left in a 4v3 retake, which Gambit are able to successfully defend the after plant, with nafany and Axel getting 2 kills each. This execute was ran by VersusPro, which I believe Gambit copied. The smokes isolate 3 main choke points as well as a molotov clearing back triple. When running this execute, you need to come up with the second phase of the tactic, which is the after plant. Gambit's plan was to take donut control, however that failed and luckily nafany and Axel bailed them out. Before we go into the player's POV, I want to announce that I will have my first Twitch stream Friday, July 16th after Cologne quarterfinals. Make sure to follow the channel and tune in. Thanks for the support everyone. nafany Gambit's IGL at entry fragger for this execute. He heads towards main and mollies a CT main entrance at the start, hopefully to delay the CTs. forZe smoke off main and nafany contests it by flashing left main and going through the smoke. He quickly clears left side and goes back to the right where he calls that it's clear and the molly is ending, so that's when his teammates throw their nades. nafany will entry out and he jump spots to get any information he can, which he spots a player temple. He swings and does damage onto that player and he crosses the big box where he gets close to temple. nafany nades and he pushes through the smoke and he catches kenzie reloading. Afterwards he smokes back hall. After plant, nafany peeks donut to cover his teammates as they push up, but then turns around and has to watch his back from the back hall rotations. nafany kills Jerry and he gets info that there are 2 players coming from donut. nafany will turn his attention to site where he kills amazare. zorti pushes back halls and kills him. Axel is going to be his second entry. At the start he smokes cheetah, lamp, whatever you want to call it. He stands in front of the small rock, aims here, taps W and jump throw. Afterwards he heads towards main where he goes through the smoke with nafany. Axel will flash into stairs and mollies off the temple wall to molly back triple. He entries out with nafany and clears sight. Axel is going to flash nafany through the smoke, however decides not to, and instead flashes donut as interz plants. After plant he plays behind double watching main flank. He won't spot anyone and his teammates donut die. Axel will hold this off angle. He's going to swing off nafany's contact and he kills Flit. nafany gets killed inside temple and Axel will reposition big box and kill zorti as he tries to save. Axel tries to escape into main with 78 HP, however the bomb kills him. interz has bomb and he will smoke donut from outside main. In order to throw this smoke, interz will align himself to the right of the side ramp here. Aims to the bottom right of this vertical line and jump throw. He throws the smoke when his entries have cleared main and when nafany mollies ends. Afterwards he flashes stairs and mollies back triple, which there must have been some type of error here as Axel had already done so. He then boosts Shiro and then interz will plant bottom right corner when the CT incendiary fades. After plant he tries to take donut control with Shiro, however they both get killed in a crossfire. Shiro, Gambit's opper, has a rifle this round. He heads towards yard and he holds for the main push. For the execute he's going to smoke temple. Shiro will crouch in position as shown, then he stands up, aims at the leaves to the left of this wall, then jump throw. He smokes after nafany and Axel take main control and the main molly ends. After a smoke, Shiro will advance into main where he throws 2 flashes through the roof for his teammates to entry out. Shiro will get boosted as he comes out main and attempts to re-molly triple, however the molly goes too far and it gets extinguished. Shiro spots a player jumping CT and tries to shoot him, however it misses. This boost position is a nice position to cover his teammates from, especially if he had an op. You see here Shiro watching the smoke in case anyone pushes through. After plant, he and interz tries to get map control by taking donut control, however they get killed by the 2 forZe players. Had Shiro had an op this round, he most likely does not push into donut and stays back probably towards main. Hobbit mollies Xbox at the start where he positions with this arrow, aims at this leaf, then run and jump throw as he runs past the light green leaves on the right wall. The Xbox molly is thrown at the start to delay any CT spin that want to get up to ledge to peak lane, and it helps the T's take lane control, but they use it as bait this round to suggest that they have players B. Hobbit will then go yard and he holds for the mid push. Then he will smoke back left triple by positioning with this wall, aims at this area where there's no green, and then jump throw. He holds for the mid push to see if anyone flanks afterwards, and he flashes mid to show presence, and then he goes out A main where he nades CT. Hobbit advances his site and he clears back triple and holds his back corner. After playing, he's gonna get killed by Almaz's donut. Hobbit was in a bad position as he was open to 2 areas, seeing how his teammates died trying to get donut control. Here's a newer version of this execute. There's just some small minor changes. XL will smoke cheetah at the start. Hobbit doesn't molly Xbox, and instead he goes towards B where he shows presence banana by smoking top and mollying mid banana while his teammates are grouped outside A. NaVi will attempt to push down banana and get control, however Hobbit kills both players and Gambit will execute off of it where they throw 3 smokes. The same temple and donut smokes are thrown, however this time around nafany will smoke CT instead of smoking back left triple that Hobbit smoked. They come out with flashes and they molly back triple. Hobbit in the meantime was able to fall back where he picks up main flank. After playing, Gambit decided to play passive and hold their positions. NaVi's left in a 3v5 will opt to save. As you can see, the main changes was having Hobbit go towards B to show presence, to hold and or to pull rotations, while his team executes A with a CT smoke instead of triple, which won't allow anyone to push through the triple smoke. I'm not going to do commentary on these POVs since essentially it's the same execute with the changes I covered in the overview. I just want to show you nafany's smoke lineup, which is outside main in the corner. He crouches, aims bottom right of this square, then jump throw. I forgot to mention that Hobbit becomes a lurker for this newer version. He does have the option to flank mid or B. In this round, after getting 2 kills, Hobbit decides to fall back through T spawn to pick up the main flank.